Yo, what is going on, guys? It's Crimson. Today I'm bringing you guys my first Call of Duty World War II video. So this game has been out for about a week now, and there's a lot to learn with this new game because it is different compared to past Call of Duties, even with the newest Call of Duties that we've gotten with the futuristic games such as Black Ops 3 and Infinite Warfare. It's still quite different compared to those. There's no real pick 10 system or maybe a pick system when it comes to class setups. There's no perk system, and the whole entire game is just sort of different, and there's a lot to learn. So once you load up the game, it may seem sort of complicated, but I've actually found a good starting class setup to use once you first are leveling up on this game, just because of the fact that it takes a while to level up on this game to unlock all the good weapons and all of the, good divisions and basic training and all of that. So I've actually found a pretty solid starting multiplayer class setup that I found that will work well for you guys, and it's also worked well for me so far. So as you guys can see, I'm using the Ppsh. Now the Ppsh is one of the first weapons you unlock within World War II once you're, level 4 or 5 or something like that. You can use the grease gun right away, but once you hit maybe level 4 or 5, I do believe you unlock the Ppsh somewhere around there. It's quite early once you level up, and so the class setup that I'm actually using is going to be shown on screen. I'm using my division is going to be airborne. Now that's the key to this setup, because airborne allows you to use the SMGs with a suppressor in World War II, which is the only, I believe, setup you can use with any weapon in World War II that allows you to use a suppressor. I sort of butchered that right there, but you're only allowed to use a suppressor on the SMG so far as I know. So that's why airborne is so helpful on this setup, because it allows you to use the suppressor, and it really just allows you to get up and in behind the enemy's spawns, because of course gunfights in this game are kind of weird. You can't really win gunfights one-on-one half of the time. It just seems like sometimes you shoot people first and you die. So what the suppressor allows you to do with the airborne division and with this specific setup is it allows you to catch enemies off guard. You guys will see in both these gameplays, I go on a 17 kill streak in the first gameplay, and then in the second I go on a 20, and I'm using a suppressor in both of these gameplays, and I was oftentimes catching the enemies off guard. I was killing them behind in their spawn, or I was killing them from their side, or I was just often running around corners and straight up killing them because they didn't know where I was because I had the suppressor. So that's why I'm using the airborne division, which is so helpful. It also allows you to run around much faster than you would be able to with any other division. It also allows you to sprint over obstacles, or actually climb over obstacles faster, and it allows you to sprint for longer distances, which is very helpful because this is, of course, one of the newest boots on the ground games that we've got in years. So a lot of people aren't really used to boots on the ground. More people are used to jetpacks, so you want to move really fast, and you'll be able to with this division. Now, as for the attachments that I'm using on the Ppsh, like I said, all this will be shown on screen. I'm using foregrip, which helps a lot on the Ppsh because I feel like it has a little bit of recoil. Even with foregrip, it still has a bit, but with the grip attachment, obviously, it reduces that recoil. And then I'm also using extended mags because the Ppsh only has 35 bullets, I believe, without extended mags, and it runs out of ammo, kind of fast, but with extended mags it has 52 bullets, so you'll be able to take out maybe 3 or 4 enemies before having to reload, which I think is very helpful on the Ppsh. So that's the most important, or those are the most important parts to this class setup. Of course, the basic training, or I should say the division, the basic training is something else that I'll talk about in a second, but the division is the most important, which is airborne, like I said, which allows you to really rush around much faster and allow you to use that suppressor, which is very important on this setup. And then of course the attachments, which are grip and extended mags. And then of course you can use the basic training as espionage. Espionage is very useful, and I'm using this one in the second gameplay just because I'm a low level in both of these gameplays. So obviously this is sort of a low level starting multiplayer class setup. That's why I'm just showing you guys a lot of things that you may already have learned about in this game, just because of the fact that some of you guys may have already leveled up a lot, but some of you guys may not have. So some of these things that I'm telling you guys may be new to you. So espionage can help a lot. Once you've damaged an enemy or an enemy score streak, it appears on the minimap for a couple of seconds. It's actually quite long, so that's why I like using it. Or you can use hustle, which allows you to reload faster, and it also allows you to reload faster while sprinting. So it's basically like sleight of hand, or maybe like dexterity from Infinite Warfare, or fast mags from Black Ops 3, which is, it's very helpful basically is what I'm trying to say. So use this class setup, put it to good use. It's helped me a lot so far, and as I said, I went on a 17 kill streak in the first gameplay and a 20 kill streak in the second gameplay, so it's definitely helped me out so far, and it's putting in work for sure. So definitely be sure to give this class setup a try. I apologize for not posting in the past couple of days. I've just been basically sick, so that's why I haven't really posted much, but I'm definitely going to get back on track, and I'll also be streaming again soon. So like I said, I hope you guys do use this class setup and put it to good use, and I hope you guys did enjoy the video overall. If you guys did enjoy the video, definitely be sure to leave a like, and I am out. Peace.
Anton is out! Attack, attack,